Naruto. I'm going to start from the very beginning of Naruto. That means when Hashirama and Madara. While those two were minding their own business, I will be learning from the Toad, Slug, and Snake. Then I would seal away the Black Zetsu, making my own modifications, learning a few things along the way. Stopping many of those, I would say, clan troubles for doing efforts. Many clans have survived. That's because I learned Shadow. I learned many jutsus that were usually forbidden. When it was, I would modify things to become better, stronger. So many clans mixed with me. Many clans, how I say, that race survived. Also pretty much all of them. I say even of them, the race survived. All of them. All of them. All their were gone, pretty much. Some survived. But main clans a lot. Some small clans I couldn't get to. So I will lie. Hashirama Madara died when Tsunade Jiraiya and when the Sanins became Genins, I would be their Genin. I would teach each of them many things. I would teach all of them how to throw some hands, to begin with. I would teach the Slug Sage the strong fist style. And also teach her medical ninjutsu, and all this other stuff to 100 killing seal. So yeah. I even taught her my modified version of 100 killing seal. It also naturally, my modified version also absorbs natural chakra with your own chakra to a single point, while it's not active. So you basically constantly absorb natural chakra off in your forehead. That is naturally something. I'll say Tsunade is, since through all the mixing of bloodlines, Tsunade is a half Uzumaki, half Senju. I've managed to, how I say, allow the Senjus to keep the wood style as their case. I don't know who it is. Remember his name, but I get credit to him. But the Foop Hill things. But instead, I gave her through her study of the Foop Hills, how I say, and such in the Mount Tucker natures, and how. I'll also change basically everyone basically trained a very young chakra control and increase the chakra pool. We join to them with ferocity. and many techniques will be a lot more loosened. When you kick a Genkai's, I'll say a third at the minimum. She get over to great, and if you had enough, how I say, you able to get them. So pretty much, Genkai's are no longer rare. Anyone could have them. It's just depends Genkai's you want to get. So, because it's not a. So, not also into 8 gates. So, yeah. Then we have the slug stage. I would teach him a way to a seal that from the body will constantly keep stage more active, constantly pumping in chakra and balancing it out. Forte. And for he would advance this seals to a whole nother level. Eventually, figure out how to make artificial biju. Beings of chakra. Like how I say familiars, or yeah, like a living seal that a living seal that will grow and get stronger. It's a alive. Then we have Orochimaru. Orochimaru, we're getting some mortality. You know that curse mark? It would normally be a bit. Pretty much everyone pretty much have those. It's just he's stronger, and it would also he would make Genkai's how I say he would have all of them as Genkai's, and he get allow everyone to have Genkai, no strain perfectly. So eventually, that no Genkai's are no longer rare or special. Everyone has them. Everyone gets them. Do you know how Shadow Clone technique? It no longer turns Shadow clones. It automates clones. Only difference between them is whether they clones. You can clone anyone, as long as you have enough of that chakra. Put enough chakra, the chakra in there, just turn into a clone. Permanent, in life and math, the king has everything. Okay, so through that, his science was complete, and eventually he created all kicking Kai's and all releases. He shared his knowledge with everyone, allowing it to be for everyone. And that little Chris Mark, it was more like a blessing. And you know that guy that can automatically absorb, he was taught Sage mode. Sage, he was taught by three of them how to master it. The I won't lie. The I especially taught the Bakugans how to use sage arts. for Kumite. We'll stay with go beyond plus ultra man. So yeah. So when parents of the 19 Cherokee are, I say it's time. The beauty of training from Tonga as well. We've given them benefits of getting high all that stuff as well. So push everyone have both the chakra. It's just have more proficient techniques with them. It's just whether you can learn them. Things are forbidden. Like sacrifices forbidden. Alright. It requires you to learn them. Some others are not. Most are capped. Most are shared. Then we have the same. Then we have Pentagon and Renegon. They're not the most common, but they're rare. See, the more powerful the thing is, the more. Because certain people have to get. Although Uchimaru uh, was able to simulate Uchitsuki chakra, it did take a lot. So, your all nine-tailed beast got amped to the nth degree because they weren't excluded from Genkais and all this stuff. And seals, oh, their techniques were enhanced to the. So they're all to Cherokee parents. Things happen. They eventually learn how to master each other's powers, and when you see, I thought Seal had to even survive without the nine-tailed beast. I found a way for them to survive. It required the method the 100 killing seal to a degree, among other things, to survive. So yeah, I taught Guy and Rackley, a guy, a way to survive without the fate. I call it the life cake. Eat every birth. Oh, that is. You have enough chakra. Be strong enough. And short enough. So yeah. Senjutsu, many other things. They have Genkais, but they can never use ninjutsu. They can use a bit of illusions. They can use taijutsu and a bit of healing the stuff. And that's pretty much it. That also enhanced the for the ninth to be born. But Gar, his mother still died. Still died. Things were a lot more peaceful, but it wasn't perfect. She knew of an ancient way how to say to turn herself into a living being, to being of chakra. She was my how I say test subject to become being of pure chakra. She succeeded in a way. She became a living sand. Living sand he communicate with her son, which she could become stronger as well. Her son constantly pumped in chakra. So did Shukaku, pumping in more and more chakra. Where we, in that sense, stronger it will become. She stored an infinite chakra and ninja energy as well, a lot. So things are a lot more hairy when they growing up. They're put through hellish training. Naruto still was but no sunshine. But I won't lie, Naruto's chakra reserves were high as all fucking hell. You have a foot ton of chakra as Naruto. So thanks to all that, his in the fucked up chakra he had, plus him being the Indra shit, and I mean Ashura, they each have fucked up chakra, but he had special eyes. You see, I never said anything that the sh- Shanghai Black people, me the didn't crossbreed as well. So they crossbreeded on other things, and so a clan was born who had a mix between that. So they gained the able to see chakra and see vision, and those three the most. Even the Mangekyo. Side effect. They can never be turned off. Stage. The Mangekyo. And the curse, there was no curse. Everyone could make the kills. Like, boom. You, there was no others one turn make the kills. So yeah. People knew of what I call mech infusion. Turn people pure chakra and in them. Okay, only done willingly. Never forced. People would do that as well. Near death. Absorbing them, turning the pure and that's what 85. Okay, we're immensely high. Most people, it'll either be fused, or people, and some people don't do it. Were to inherit their wills. So when they were born, things happened. People were raised and stronger. Those 9 kids had the full. Those 10 people were trained to the extreme. has focused upon the entire world resources, among many others. Other people to focus upon. So I gave them warning that the world was in danger. So I said, so nothing really important happens. Up into Naruto's Shippuden. People have Naruto has already given his had kids, but he's a lot more open, if you will. Because I could care less out of the way. So doing it like this. Stuff happens and bada boom. When the first uh come are automatically brought to what I would like to say is Orochimaru, and he studied. They figured out about the karma seal. They learned everything that came about them. Through that, everyone wins, and eventually people were able to win. And then chakra was pushed up to the nth degree as well. I don't know why. So that was chakra Naruto had. I would say a billion times the Nine Tails. Everyone had at least enough chakra to ride with the previous Nine Tails. I'll say people with low chakra would be one tail at least in canon. Chakra one tails. Normal people would have. People would say people were constantly pumping chakra into the world to get stronger. To make the how I say ninja world stronger. So I wouldn't accidentally explode the shit. People agreed. Pumping in chakra into the world. Doing so made energy stronger as well. So eventually the world became better, stronger. Because remember, these people after people have very well one tail. When you're getting two tail, the average amount of people who would stop at four tails. Avo with five tails. I would say Kage's six tails. Average people who go rare talents, seven tails. People with eight tails would only be 1 in a million. People with nine tails would be talents of the generations. But Naruto, 1,000 times that chakra. So yeah, he ain't running out of chakra.
seems a lot harder for anyone to handle. See, the video also got strong as well. I would say around 10 times at minimum. Some more, some less. I mainly for some counter control. So yeah, things that I and maybe some video some video was born. So yeah, lots of happened. They were still of that. Let me say the video. And in the fight, my guy they used 8th gate, but also used 9th gate. Turns out to being a pure chakra. Did it work? Won't you go the dragon? The Mike guy. That listen to a dragon. Started very small and trained stronger and stronger. And if your chakra definitely at least the more we became like that. Through methods, I don't know. Okay, how? For Tsunade. Many others. Chakra is immortal. It would regather itself. Actually. They studied all the nine-tailed beast and Eve. Ooh, when the piece happened and big bada boom. Everything's good. Horn Naruto's. I won't lie. The nine-tailed beast did fuse with Naruto. Some of the tailed beasts, how I say, refused to die. Some fused into other ones. Some of the tailed beasts in the trigger fused into one being. But permanently, the Naruto is now against Knife, and yeah.